Hi, it's Kate from Isalicious Designs, and today I'm going to show you how to make Daphne from Scooby-Doo. And the colours we're going to need, I'm using caramel, purple, skin tone, green, 2 shades of purple, a darker one and then a slightly lighter pastel one, and skin tone. You're also going to need 2 of the mini pony beads. I'm using black for her eyes, and did I say green for her necktie. So let's get started. We're using a single loom in the offset configuration, which means columns 1 and 3 are slightly lower than column 2. The open part of the peg is facing towards you, or the arrow is facing towards you. We're going to be double banding. Double banding means you take 2 bands and you place them across the pegs as if they were a single band. So that's what we're going to be doing. Let's get started. We're going to be placing the caramel bands for her hair first, and for some reason I'm getting them all tangled up. If they get tangled, actually the quickest way is grabbing your hook and moving it along the inside of the band, and that sort of untangles them. So let's place these. Now at the top here she does have a headband, and I'm going to use 2 purple bands. I'm putting them through my hook like this, just twisting it around once, and I'm placing it at the top here, and the same with the next one. Now the reason I'm twisting it onto my hook and placing it instead of stretching it out and figure eighting is that I've stretched it, and I don't want it to be stretched. I want it to be as tight as I possibly can. So that's why I did it on the hook. Let's take some skin tone. And place those. Take a single, stretch it across in the shape of a triangle over these bottom 3, and then to stop her eyes from falling in the back of the head, we're taking a single band and twisting it once, twice and 3 times and placing that there. Now for my mini pony beads, I thread them using my 2.75 crochet dude hook. It fits really nicely down there. If you don't have that, you can use floss, you can use a metal threader. Anything that you're used to. If you don't have beads, the other way of doing that is to use bands and take a single band, wrap it around your hook 3 times and do the same, or 4 times with another one, and slide those 2 bands onto a flesh tone band. Place it between these 2 pegs and take this part and lift it over so it's like a crossover band. Okay. Now we'll use 3 for her neck because it stops the neck from being like a wobbly head doll. So put 3 there. Now for her hair, what we've got here is an end cap. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 pair. So end cap. Oh, I've got bands here. Silly me. Put your hook through, a single band, wrap it once and twice. You're going to use a pair. Remember we said we had 5 pair. So here's our first pair. Slide on and reclaim. Our second pair. Slide on and reclaim. These are the Lucky Loom caramel bands. I'm loving them. Slide on and reclaim. That was 3. Here's 4. And one more, well, one more pair. Here's our 5th pair. Slide them down and reclaim. Take the loops that are on your hook and place them on the peg next to the eye. Skip the next set and move down to this next one here, the 3rd one, and place here on the jaw like that. Let's do the same the other side. Single band, wrap once and twice. We now need 5 pair. This is our first pair. Our second pair. Our third pair. Our fourth pair. And our fifth pair. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to put one side by her eyes, skip the next set and go down to the next one, which is the third. So 1, 2, 3, and that goes on her jaw. Okay, let's do her body with double banding. We're going to do shoulders, one, 2 and 3. We're not going down 4 with this dark purple. 2 and 3. Gosh, look at how that one's been stretched out. I haven't even used it. 3. Okay, now we need to use the light purple. Again, pairs. This is going to be 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, 4 and 4. Then we go back to dark purple. Just one pair, like so. Now we're doing flesh tone. Like that. Okay, so here we're going to take 2 purple and go down, 2 purple and go down like that. I'm going to do my crossover band here, single band, stretch it. I'm not twisting it out myself, I'm just doing a single band. Here and here I'm going to take one figure 8, loop it on itself so it is twisted, and this will bring her waist in. I'm going to do the same above that one, and then the one here is just going to be a single band, not twisted on itself, for the bust line. Okay, the next thing we're going to need is her little puffy skirt. I take a single band, wrap it once and twice, take a pair of purple and slide on and reclaim, and one more pair of purple, slide on and reclaim, and that is going to sit here until we're ready for it. We're not ready to attach the end cap yet. Single band, wrap once and twice, take a pair and slide it on, and another pair and slide it on, and we're going to put that on the other side here, like so. Again, we're not ready to attach it just yet. We're going to put an end cap here, single band, wrap once and twice, and we'll place that here. Alright, we need to do arms. We're going to take a single, wrap it once and twice. This is flesh tone. Take a pair of flesh tone and slide on. Then we're going to do a pair of the lighter purple. So that's the first pair was skin tone, second pair is light purple. We're going to do 3 pair in the darker purple. 1, 2. Arms are 5 pair long with an end cap. 5. And pop that there. Okay, another one. Wrap it twice, slide on, and now we need our light purple and 3 pair of the darker purple. 1, 2, and 3. Slide that onto her other shoulder, like so. And we've got to do her feet. I'm going to take the light purple to do feet. 2 bands, wrap once and twice, and slide onto 2 bands and reclaim. 2 bands, wrap once and twice, and this time I'm sliding onto a pair of skin tone. With the first set we made, you're going to slide the first 2 loops onto your skin tone bands and then swap sides with the skin tone bands on the hook and do the other side. Reclaim the end of your bands and angle your foot, and that pops on here. Let's do that again. 2 bands, wrap once and twice, slide onto 2 bands and reclaim the end. That's our first set. 2 bands, wrap once and twice, and we're sliding onto a pair of skin tone. We've got 2 sides to the skin tone, this side that's on the hook, this side that's off the hook. You're going to take your first set that we made and take the 2 loops off the first set and slide onto the skin tone bands that are on the hook. You're going to take the side off the hook and replace it with the side that was off the hook, so it's now on the hook, and slide those ones over it like that, and then reclaim the end of your bands. Okay, and angle the foot the way you want it to be. That goes on the end here. With the necktie, we're going to do that after the fact. So let's just loop this up. Take your hook and dig down past the foot to find those 2 bottom skin tone bands. And we loop up. When we get to here, we're going to wait. We're going to loop these up, and then instead of continually looping up, we're going to go down past that end cap and grab the top 2 purple bands and loop them down to where the corresponding peg is, like that. You can loop the middle one up as well. Now what we want to do is push these down. Push your hook through the end cap of the skirt and attach that here on one side and here for the other side. Now we're going to take the other side of this extension off and hold it out. Dig down till you find the bottom 2 purple bands and loop up. Now you can put the puffy skirt back on that peg. Do the same this side. Take the extension off, hold it out to one side, dig down, find the 2 purple bands and loop up, and then replace the puffy skirt like that. To lock these into place, we're going to dig down and find the 2 light purple bands and loop up, and we now know that our puffy little skirt is locked in. Let's loop up to the arms. push those crossover bands back with the back of your hook so that you're just exposing the bottom 2 bands. Okay, I like to typically do the arms first, so dig down and find the 2 bottom bands, and the same this side, so that I know they're locked in, and then I do the chest up to the neck. We're going to lock the neck in by digging down and finding those 3 skin tone bands and looping them up. We are going to be taking the top part off for the hair, so find out which is your top 2 bands. For me it's this side, so I'm going to take these off and hold out, dig down, find the 2 bands and loop across like that, then dig down and loop up. Then I'm going to put the hair bands back, dig down, find the 2 hair bands, loop up to lock in. That's locked in now. Let's do the same the other side. Take the extension off at the top and hold it to the side. Find the 2 top bands at the chin and loop across. Dig down, find the 2 bottom skin tone and loop up. Replace the hair. Dig down, find the 2 hair bands and loop up. I think I only got 1 then. Let's see. Oh no, I got both. There we go. Let's loop up from the chin to the face. There we go. Now, here I'm going to loop this up and place that on top of those purple bands. What I'm going to do is go under. You can see I've got the top 2 bands and the bottom 2 bands of this particular set. I'm going to go under the bottom and I need to grab all of those purple bands, pull my hook to the back side of the peg and pull forward like that, and this is going to be her headband. Now I can loop to the side and to the other side. I'm going to grab 2 caramel bands and tie this off by placing my hook under, through all the bands, out to the side, grab those 2 bands, put back and to the back side of the peg. Take the 2 closest to me up, over and off and pull tight. Let's take her off the loom and hope that we have something that resembles Daphne. Okay, let's stretch her into shape. I like to pull her arms out so that they're not as, well, so they're not like this really. Stretch her dress into shape. Angle her feet and her legs. As I said before, when we're doing Velma, the bands will relax. Push her headband up a bit. With these bands at the back, I'm going to just go through some of the existing bands that are here. And pull them through so that they are discreetly hidden, like so. We need to do her green necktie. Take a couple of green bands. You take a single band to start with and make an end cap, wrap it once and twice, and then we're going to use singles so it's not too thick. slide on 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 5, 6 and 7. On the 7th one I'm going to do a slip knot. So take the closest bit to you, up over and pull like that. I'm going to wrap this around her neck. Now what I'm going to do is find that end cap, which is here, push my hook through the end cap, grab the tie-off loop and pull this through, and sort of angled on the side like that. I'm going to make sure that's tied tightly. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to snip, not so that it's close enough that it will unravel, but just so that it's close enough. And I'm going to turn that around so that the knot that I've just snipped is sort of hidden in the band above it. I might need my hook to help me do that. Oh, so I pull it right through. That was smart, Kate. There we go. So I'm just going to sort of leave it like that, and as I said, I'm going to make sure that it's on the side, and there we have Daphne. I hope you enjoy making her. I look forward to seeing yours. Take care.